Man, the lives, they got all these questions um on YouTube before I even started. Brother like starting off straight up, yo, I ain't no newbie. Oh my god. When I say newbie, I'm not talking about you being new to the info. I'm talking about you being new when it comes to what I teach, the way I teach it, and all that, and how I give y'all nothing but laws to go off of. You know what I mean? But oh my God, man, I be having mad problems with these newbies. You know what I mean? And the problem is, the newbies try to move too quick. They try to move too quick, and they always a problem. And I got problems with them every day. I wasn't even going to talk about newbies today, but since that brother wrote all that on YouTube, I ain't gonna be talking about him. I'm gonna be talking about this other one that kind of annoyed me first thing in the morning. So a brother wrote me in my email, "Peace, God. I'm curious. Will you ever be making a template for the tax and treaty injunction?" Right? So I answered, "You don't know what you're talking about. There are templates for them, but you have to buy the webinars, right? Why the hell would you be getting a template and you don't even know how to use the template? So you need to buy the webinar so that you can use the template properly, right?" So this dude gonna write back, "No need to be rude." Nigga, I wasn't being rude. I was being a fucking man. Direct. I could tell this dude, young dude, has been raised by a woman, not used to talking to men. He don't know how men talk. I'm not gonna sugarcoat my words. I'm gonna say what the hell I need to say. I don't got time to be writing long ass paragraphs trying to be nice to you. I don't even know you. I don't have no need to be nice to you or anyone else, right? So then it says, "No need to read rule, God. On your website, they are labeled as webinars, not templates. But thanks for clearing that up for me. Take care." Number one, who the hell is this newbie to tell me how I'm supposed to sell my shit? I'm just gonna let you come in and rearrange how I've been doing it for damn near 15 years. I'm just gonna let you change me and change my business? Really? Get a fucking clue, my nigga. Yo, young, wet behind the ears, motherfucker. So then I wrote him, "If you were studying the shows, you would know that. Also, if you were studying the shows, you would know how I talk. So if you're not used to talking with a man, then find someone else to teach you. Because I'm not changing because you are used to dealing with women." So, he got mad at that. Here we go, little young nigga in his feelings. You ain't supposed to be emotional, dog. You a man. You're not supposed to be emotional like that. That's what women do. But I understand you was raised by your mama. I was raised by my mama too, but guess what? I went and learned how to be a man. First thing I did was when I was 8 years old, I went to boxing, learned boxing from Police Athletic League, PAF. Learned how to fight my ass off. Why? Because I was considered a pretty boy. It was always people trying to talk shit. I fought my whole life until I got rich. I ain't fighting no more. I ain't fucking up my money. You know what I mean? Ain't no point. Then also, I'm too wise. I'm over 52 years old. I am not fighting no one. Although I'm sure this young guy couldn't take a punch from me. I'm sure he's not even trained to fight, which I'm a trained fighter. Unreal. But this is what he gonna write after I told him he was used to talking to women. First of all, I don't tune into every show you broadcast. That's obvious you don't. Jonah, people out here have a life outside of your 30-minute videos. Yeah, I do 30-minute videos because people can't concentrate on stuff anymore. I used to do 3 hours shows. And not to mention the powers that be won't let me talk for 3 hours and drop mad lessons on y'all. I used to do webinar. My class was just like a webinar every time I was on the radio, 2 times. And I've been doing that for over 10 years. So then he says, I went on your website to buy a template, not a webinar. Your shit was mislabeled. Here we go again. Idiot. How the fuck is my shit mislabeled when I'm the creator of it and I determine how it's sold? Mislabeled? I ain't never said I had a goddamn template. Everyone that listened to me know it was a webinar and the template comes with the webinar. The only way to get the goddamn template is you had to attend the webinar. Then you had gotten a template with the attendance of the webinar, or either you got to buy the webinar and the template comes when you buy the webinar. Why? Because you will use it wrong if you don't hear the instructions on how to use it. That's some newbie shit. Always want to do some shit that they don't even understand. I could tell you right now, the dude is so new that he wouldn't be able to use it because he don't even know his constitutions. He don't know the Articles of Confederation or anything else. How are you going to use it without seeing the damn webinar, newbie? Right? These are the type of shits I have to go through. Then he writes, I'm mislabeled, and you feel the need to disrespect me because your shit is not in order. Once again, can't tell me how to run my business. And I shouldn't have to go back in your archives to figure out why it's not labeled correctly. How the fuck is it not labeled? The question to me is, this is my question. Who the fuck told him he could buy just a template? Or is this nigga just assuming he can just buy a template? The only template you can buy is injunctions. And I even tell people with the injunctions, you need to buy the regular travel injunctions webinar so you know what you're doing. Right? That's the instructions. That's where the lesson is. That's where I teach the laws on it, right? So then he writes, I am 25-year-old male, fully in shape. First of all, doggy, I seen your picture. You're about 150 pounds. I'm 180. Fully in shape, by the way. At 52 years old, fully in shape. Not to mention a trained fighter. So he says, you could never challenge me physically, nor your soft boy at home. Oh my God. Hey, London, someone thinks you're soft, dude. Yo, he don't know you do a set of 50 pull-ups every few minutes. He has no idea. That's how I trained my son. Push-ups, pull-ups, and dips. I still do push-ups, pull-ups, and dips, but he has no idea. He has a better chance fighting my son than me because my son is not trained boxer. But this is the shit I go through with these newbies. This is the shit, the disrespect. You want to learn stuff from me. You need to learn shit from me, but this is how you treat your teacher. This is what single mothers taught their boys. It's pathetic, yo. So then he says, you're pathetic. I finally see why all the people you used to have around you left. Dog, ain't no one left me. I left everyone else. I taught them and I left. Why? More money, more money, more money. Look, they wasn't bringing shit to the table. I'm learning, I'm teaching everything myself. And I was letting them eat. How long y'all think I'm going to let people just eat off of me? The time was up. You know what I mean? What kills me is, who are you listening to, dog? Who are you listening to? You know quite a bit of little information for someone who don't listen to the shows. Or you just a hater. It sounds like he's a hater. He's mad because, I'm rich. I do well. I do well because I study and work hard, my nigga. Maybe at your young ass at 25, you need to get on the shit I'm on and learn how to fucking do shit properly. But these are the things I'm going through with newbies, man. It's just crazy, man. Newbies is crazy. Like if I was shiesty, I would call a nigga's name out, his actual government name, because I know it. But I'm not gonna do that. I remember I had a seminar right here in Atlanta. Dude, young boy, came in talking shit. I asked him to leave. He wouldn't leave. I punched him in his fucking jaw right at the motherfucking seminar. They had to pick him up off the floor. And then they was roughing him up, beating him up, kicking him out. Unbelievable. Yo, just because you haven't learned anything and learned how to be a man and learned how to fight, don't mean that it ain't people out there that's fully trained. I suggest you learn how to be a man, control your emotions, and not talk shit to people, bro. You have no idea who I am. You need to really go on YouTube and watch my interview when Shaka interviewed me and asked me all the things I've done. And boy, I've been in them streets. I've been in them streets. I didn't even think I was gonna make it to 21. But neither here or there. Time for me to start teaching a lesson, man. Yeah, I think he was a troll too, man. I think he was a troll, Phoenix, and obviously he's not a student of mine, for sure. See, what happens is they find out all the shit that they want to learn came from me, and they want to get it from me, but they can't deal with me because they can't deal with the energy that I come with. I'm very straight to the point. I'm just like, I wonder if Dan Pinner has the same problems. Dan Pinner cuss people out, talk to him greasy, all that after they paid him $10,000 to come to his seminars, right? But he's a Mexican, but he looks white. I bet no one steps to him like that. I bet you. I bet you they don't, because we have been trained to hate each other as melanated people. It's just what it is. A lot of the hate was taught to them right at home. Right at home. Especially, we are taught to disrespect the Moorish man, the black man, whatever you want to call it, because most of your single moms disrespected the baby daddy. So they're taught that at home. It's just crazy. But let me get to a lesson. Let me get to a lesson, man. You know I got the lessons, right? All right, let me put this in the chat. 1 second. I swear to God, I'm not gonna be talking about newbies for quite some time, man, because this is just getting ridiculous. It's coming too soon. I can't just keep on talking about newbies. It's wasting the time that I'm supposed to be using for teaching, right? But here we go. I put it in the chat. We're going to be talking about 28 USC 2007. Imprisonment for debt. Now you know the Constitution say that you can't go to jail for a debt. I tried to tell y'all when they make these laws, these codes, they based off of the Constitution. They want you to use the code instead of the Constitution. So, for instance, real simple affidavit niggas that's on child support could write is 28 USC 2007 imprisonment for debt. They can use that code and they can use the one in the Constitution, right? And just say, you can't lock me up because I can't go to jail for a debt. But let me start reading it. It says, a person shall not be imprisoned for a debt or a writ of execution or other process issued from a court of the United States in any state wherein imprisonment for a debt has been abolished. All modifications, conditions, and restrictions upon such imprisonment provided by state law shall not apply to any writ of execution or process issued from a court of the United States in accordance with the procedure applicable in such state. Right? So it's saying it don't matter if the state think they can, their law is not applicable to you. Because it said United States in any state, in any of the 52 states. B, any person arrested or imprisoned in any state on a writ of execution or other process issued from any court of the United States in civil action shall have the same privileges and be governed by the same regulations as persons confined in like cases on processes issued from the courts of such state. The same requirements governing discharge are applicable in such state shall apply. Any proceedings for discharge shall be conducted before the United States magistrate, judge, or the judicial district wherein the defendant is held. So yeah, there you go. They supposed to discharge your shit. They can't lock you up for a debt. Now, how many people out there is getting locked up for child support every day? And it's a U.S. code. Now, me personally, I use the Constitution, right? Georgia GA Constitution says the same thing, right? Most constitutions say the same thing, but you can put both of them in. You can cover the state jurisdiction and the federal jurisdiction by using this federal code. It ain't gonna harm, it can only help. You feel me? But with that being said, that's a quick little lesson because I ran my mouth too much. It's consultation Wednesday. Let me get to the questions. All right, I'm going to 650-323. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God, Jonah Bay. How you doing?
Man, these newbies is racking my nerves, my nigga.
I hear you. People are out there, man. I don't know what the heck is going on, but some crazy shit.
You see, my whole thing is even the dude that's on YouTube beefing about me saying newbie, right? Because I think he was the guy I talked about Monday, right? If you listen to me, you would know I always say a newbie is someone who's new to me, listening to me, not you new to the information. Even if I was to read all of this, he even said, he learned the process from RV Bay years ago and all that. And you know what I mean? All that authenticated to BC, obtained a 9-8 number. First of all, he didn't get no authentication from RV Bay because they talked against it, saying it wasn't good. But he learned mad shit from other people instead of, I'm the one who came up with authentication. I'm the one who came up with the 9-8 number. And I didn't show them how to do no SS5. I did what for the SS5 to get the 9-8 because I got it out of the IRS manual and broke all that down. See, and this is what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know the real lessons is in the archives, and newbies don't know that. They don't know the real lessons is in the art. So when I'm telling them, yo, go back to the archives and listen, them niggas is taking it like I'm dissing them. I'm not dissing them. I'm telling them to go there so they can actually get the real lesson and understand the laws and why it is that way, right? Because why?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna teach the same lessons again. If I taught the same lessons again, the people who've been with me is gonna tune out. Why? I already heard
You don't
this
have
shit.
time, though.
You know what I mean?
You don't have time because I mean, in
I don't.
archives,
I really don't have time because I keep on doing new shit. Showing I'm doing what Noble Drew Ali said. Enforce the Constitution. So I'm constantly teaching y'all different methods on enforcing the Constitution. Right? See, now that job will never end because it's always gonna be more shit that comes up where I gotta show y'all how to use that Constitution to shut them down. Just like right now, I'm working on an injunction for the CBCD, which is that digital money, federal digital money, Fed now. I'm working on a constitution against that. You know what I mean? Why? Because they trying to get us all to go into a new world order with that money. They trying to take away our privacy with that whole shit, right? So what about all of us who did the tax injunction, right? If I was to let that shit slide and won't do nothing about it, right? What is going to happen to the people who already out of the tax system? They can just take it out of your bank account, right? So I can't let that slide. You see what I'm saying? So I am too busy to actually go back and teach the same lessons. And I appreciate you recognizing that, brother.
Most definitely. I was heavy in the archives, and then you started coming out with the tax injunction and all these other injunctions. So I got to go back after I get, make some time.
Right. And then to even if you're not studying with me, I mean, and you're new to studying with me, a newbie, you're gonna have to look at that webinar several times to really get it. It ain't something like you can't just wake up one day and just start using the constitutions. The Constitution is a constant study. And y'all already know the ones who've been listening to me. Every remedy I show y'all works, and every remedy is based on the constitutions. All these years. All these years. So, that's why they talk about like where the hell you was on the webinar, where the hell did he get the thing that I'm selling templates? I never sold templates for that. You know what I mean? But this is how I get bootlegged. Because I say what I got to say to a nigga like that. And what happens is they get it and try to sell it.
Right.
But anyway, bro, you don't want to talk about this shit. What's going on with you?
Oh, life is good. Life is good. I got several things going on.
Okay.
One, I did, if I could share that with you, I got a jury summons, and I responded with no contract to it.
Right on.
Rescission of a signature, and also did a COL.
Yup.
And I sent it back to them. So they responded with my request has to be excused from it due to the Baby Act has been denied by the presiding judge.
Mm-hmm.
And then so they said the jury service date will be the same. So now I'm gonna no contract that. Is there anything else that I should add to it?
Also, you cannot force me to do shit because that would be slavery. I did not sign up to be on your jury. And all of that shit was done. Contracts like birth certificate, all that was done when I was a baby. I'm not coming. Who the fuck are they to tell you you gotta come? Yeah, get it notarized, all that, send it back, certified mail to whoever the hell sent you that.
Exactly. Cool. So now I did a court and satisfaction to on my student loan,
Mm-hmm.
and so I spoke to you before, and you said I got to do a 241, 242, but got so many things going on. But anyway, so they responded with order to effectuate an accord and satisfaction, and they ran down what is needed. You know, a bona fide dispute in writing. Payment under good faith. And
did you send them
like
the third-party debt collector letter before you did it?
I did.
You got a bona fide dispute.
Yeah. Exactly. And so they're saying you are obligated to pay the full amount owed, and then it says that they
not if they accepted that check.
Accord and satisfaction. Yep. Well, they said in here both parties must intend for the payment to satisfy the full debt.
That is not what the goddamn law says.
You know, that's what I was looking at.
How the hell they gonna just make up their own rules to the law? No. You should write them one more time and tell them that is not what the law says. This is how the law is written. Cut and paste the whole law in there, and then say, I intend on suing. Intent to sue is the name of that letter you're going to write.
Oh, I did that one already.
Okay.
I did that
then
already,
just get on with it. Go in there and try to sue them. You know what I mean? They out of their fucking mind. They going to just say shit that the law don't say. They just going to make up their own law.
Yeah, because they had everything leading up to that was what the law was saying, and then I read that, and I'm like, that shit don't say that.
No, it don't.
Right. Okay, so last thing. I'm putting a Supreme Court ruling in my child support injunction. Mm-hmm. Do I put the syllabus and opinion in there too?
You can if you want, since you're putting it in. You might as well. You know what I mean?
Right. Good. Sounds good. I will be getting a consultation with you, though.
Absolutely.
Because I want to make sure everything's straight.
Okay. Put it in. Send it to my email. Then do the regular consultation, and I'll call you and be like, yo, I sent you an email, and we'll look it up while you write on the phone.
Perfect. Thanks, God.
All right. Peace, God.
Peace.
I'm going to 713-249. Peace to the God. Peace. What up, yo? Your phone a little low. Any way to make it louder or closer or something? Hello?
Can you hear me better now?
There you are.
What's going on?
Someone said, yo, I gotta go take another vacation. Yo, they right, man. They stressing me out right after my goddamn go on vacation. That's probably true. I gotta go on a new vacation. But yeah, everything good, man. What's up with
you? And so we just got a crib like, a month or so ago, and we haven't even paid our first mortgage yet. Mm-hmm. And these niggas that sold the loan.
They always do that.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, that sounds like a third-party debt collector.
They are. This is the time to use the third-party debt collector letter, right? And you're supposed to use what is it?
Satisfaction.
Nah. You're supposed to go in there and use it's a law. It's a body of law. Fair Debt Collections Practices Act tells you that's the time to put it in. But that's, man, I talked about that many years ago on a show. It ain't even in my head right now. You know what I mean? To tell you all of that.
I got you.
I'm gonna tell you, when they
Okay.
send you a bill, pay it to stay in honor until you know
Yeah, of
you
course.
yes. Because god damn it,
So
you
my
just got
thing
a
was,
house. Got that on
well,
a mortgage is cheaper than rent nowadays.
yeah, at least the same about down there.
Yeah, at least the
But
same.
so I was trying to see, should I pay with a instrument like money order under duress, or just pay electronically? Should I set them up for
Oh,
receipt?
bro, if I would do the I would do the damn, you can't even do that because you need to know the payoff center and all of that. You're gonna have to wait because
So pay them regular?
technically it's not what they call a public debt if you didn't make your first payment.
Yeah.
Now you could look in the contract and see if they gave you notice that you could rescind the contract. If not, you can rescind it, and you're supposed to get the house, or they supposed to, give you the amount of the house, whatever. Right? I did a show on
Yeah.
that. I think towards the beginning
Now
of the
I
year.
remember.
Yeah. So you want
Now
to go
I
back
remember,
and
but
listen
it
to
was
that
a
show.
clause in there that it was a clause in there that, if I'm not mistaken, that said that if I did that rescission, then they could possibly come get the house within a
They
certain amount
can
of time.
possibly come get the house. You got to read the
Yeah, so I
law.
didn't
The
necessarily.
law, the law basically makes it seem like they won't. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
that's the only thing you can do now because you ain't make not one payment yet.
Yeah, so should I make the payments? I was thinking making the payments with a money order under duress.
You
You know,
can, you can,
okay,
you
and
can.
then wait till it hit the public. Then wait
Yeah,
till it hit the public
because you got
record
to pay
before
it
I
at
come
least
in.
one time. Yeah, to make it a public
Yeah.
debt.
Okay. But is that a case? Am I tripping, or is that definitely a case for the house? Like, I don't want to fuck with the house.
See, that's what I'm
Um,
saying. I would do the discharge what injunction on that house, but you gotta wait until you made a payment.
okay, but
Right now
so
you ain't
make the
got
payment.
nothing.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So make the payment. I can put under duress, but it's
Yes.
100% necessary.
Yes.
But then wait till they hit the public record, and then I
As
can
soon
do
as
the
you make the
discharge
payments, then you can
injunction.
come back with the discharge injunction.
Now, should I send that third party letter off the rip, or should I wait on that too?
Right now I would wait. It's not yours until you make a public debt. You gotta make a payment.
Enough said.
All right.
Enough said. I so appreciate it, guys.
No doubt, no doubt. I hope you get it, my nigga.
Shit, I'm gonna go back and listen if I don't.
All right. One. 313-820. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the guys.
Peace to the God. What up, God?
Hey, not much. What's going on, guys? You good?
I'm good. Oh, let me say it
That's
correctly.
good.
Let me say it correctly. I'm wonderful, magnificent, and great. Let me give it to you the right way.
Yes, I am too, brother. Yeah, it's nice to hear your voice, man. I just wanted to ask you one question, then I'm off air, man. I got the old, I got the first discharge. I just want to ask you, after I sent out the first round of paperwork, how long should I give them before I send out the, how long should I give them to respond before I send out the second or third?
Shit, the old discharge joint.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what it was that we did. I'm focused on the new shit. I would say you could really do it once every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Brother, thanks again, man. I'll yield the floor, brother. You keep doing what you're doing, man.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Peace.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. I'm going to 610-427. Hold on. 610-427. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God.
What up, God?
Peace to the God. Jonah, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, great.
Wonderful, magnificent, and great as well.
Ashe. Yeah, I gotta make sure I start saying that so I don't even get emails and stuff like that from these people that be working my nerves. They trying to raise my blood. They trying to give me high blood pressure again, man. Shit.
I was gonna say, I hope all things Jonah Bay are well and positive.
Yo, on that tip, my blood pressure is amazing. It's 106/64.
Nice.
I'm damn near dead. Well, being that I got rid of it, I'm still keeping up with the whole regimen. To me, it's a lifestyle now. I'm just gonna have to do this for the rest of my life. Just make sure it never come back and be a problem. You feel me?
Yes. I was gonna ask you, did you still do the turpentine?
I ain't did turpentine in a very long time. I just wanted to make sure I was really, really good before. And I'm not going to do turpentine. I'm going to use what is called the duck flour. The duck flour is the most potent, what's it called? Cleanse out than you can have. When you eat this duck flour, I could have took it while I had diabetes and it had got rid of the diabetes taking it one time. The problem is, if you take this flour, you're going to be throwing up the whole time and it's going to be coming out the other end at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So I never used it. I got it, but I didn't use it because I'm like, I ain't got no time to sit down and do this like this. I'm gonna be sick like a mug, right? But soon as I'm cleaning out my body now, doing cleanses and all that, and then I'm gonna top it off with the duck flour.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for that plug too.
Yes, sir. I always give y'all what I use. You know what I mean? I teach what I actually did. And that's the important part, man.
Yeah, man. That's why you're the magnanimous one, man. Always. So my question has to do with Monday's show. 31 USC 5118.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
You have to be able, okay. So because you have to be able to require an obligation first in order to dispatch.
Exact.
Right?
Dog. I had damn, this is going to take up all the show. I got to talk about it. You just remind me, a newbie today, consultation, he was up under USFL, right? He used USFL's method with doing a check off of the bond of the secure party creditor, right? He went to the car lot. He went to go get a Denali. He did a down payment of about $6,000 with that check, right? And they gave him the car. He drove off. In about 2-3 days, ran up on him, locked him up for a stolen car, fraudulent instrument, all of that, right? One of the main things he did was he was trying to buy the car. Instead of it being your shit and discharging it, he called it. I'm like, dog, you wasn't discharging. That's buying. And I said, I thought Yusuf told y'all never mix public and private. Dog, you tried to use private money with your straw man's name on it. I said, you fucked up all the way. Then this nigga, they had him in jail for 4 months. He get out, he still got the case, right? This nigga give the court another instrument. Dog, if you were just locked up for the same instrument, right? Why would you give the court the same instrument?
No. Definitely not.
And then he was trying to do that Todd Walker shit where he said, you know, when Yusuf says dumb shit, I accept all the charges for settlement and discharge. That's when he gave up that second check. Of course, that shit didn't work. They gave him more charges for the second check too. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. See, they'd rather have a nigga like Yusuf tell them lies and tell them to do shit that get them locked up than for me to be straight up and just tell you what the law says and be like, nah, nigga, you got to learn. Go study.
Yes.
I'd rather a nigga tell me to go study than to get locked up any day.
Facts.
Yeah, so Yusuf L is still out there teaching that bullshit. But yes, brother, going back to that law, you cannot buy something. It already has to be yours in your possession. The deal is done. You know what I mean? They sent you a bill at the crib, and then you could discharge. It got to be what I told brother earlier. Yeah, what I told brother earlier, it got to be a public debt. When it's a public debt, see in number 2 of the law of 31 USC 5118, number 2, it starts off public debt obligation. It's telling you. See, Jonah don't have to tell you. The law is telling you it got to be a public debt and it becomes the obligation of the United States. That's the only shit y'all can discharge.
Yes. Now, the question that I have is, I'm trying to get the obligation. So these people are coming with provisions that's stopping me from getting the obligation. So the state constitution,
you ain't got that credit on deck?
All of that stuff. So check it, right? I'm reading the state constitutions, and it says right in the first paragraph that all men have certain natural, inherent, and inalienable rights.
Yes.
Among which are acquiring property.
Yes.
So it says in the state constitutions that that's a natural inalienable right.
I don't know if you can use it.
Now these companies are coming with. They already said the public policy to ask for any amount of money and all that. But so they can't do that. But they're coming around that, and they're getting you before that and giving you all these other policies that you got to get around. So
see, when the Constitution, hold on.
Anyway,
hold on.
Okay.
When the Constitution said anyone can buy property, back when that shit was created, people bought or created their property, built something on it. They was buying it themselves. They wasn't getting loans. So I don't know. I ain't never did it. I don't know if that's clause is gonna work for you saying, yo, y'all gotta give me a loan.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff it's all special law.
It's all special law.
That came after. So there is a case. Okay, all right. See, that's where I'm at with it.
I'm just saying I ain't never used it that way.
Seconds.
You feel me?
Okay.
All right, that's our show, man. Let me know how it goes, man. You know what I mean?
I will. I'm gonna get the consultation tonight, and we gonna talk.
All right, then. Peace.
Peace, God.
All right, that was our show for today. I hope y'all enjoy. Remember, we got an upcoming seminar, discharge seminar in New York City. Go to jonahbay.com to get the information. Yes, look at the flyer. You can use Cash App this time and all that for the seminar in New York. Go to jonahbay.com, look at the flyer, and it tells you the 2 methods of paying, okay? With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace to the God.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.